Okay. So I want to preface this by saying I've got um I've got no animosity towards this man. My interest in this subject regarding the popular host of what everybody knows as pretty much Oprah for men is my interest in this subject is purely related to the truth because I feel I feel that we are being done a great disservice, and we are we're being lied to. Okay, guys, we're being lied to. So I'm gonna blow this shit wide open, and yeah, let's do it. So okay, so here we go. Joe Rogan is 5'7", right? Allegedly. Okay, here's him in front of the sci-fi logo, and everybody knows that sci-fi was way better when their logo was like the little planet thing, Anyway, so he's 5'7", allegedly, and oh shit, Elon Musk is 6'2". that's that's kind of fucking alpha. All right, so now, first, if you look at the subreddit, and I know I don't browse Reddit often, but I had to delve into it to, because usually I just browse the RimWorld subreddit, or so I had to go to another one, and I had to go to the Joe Rogan one because I wanted to look into it, right? And so here you say, he's talking about how is Joe Rogan lying about his height? He's next to people who are allegedly of a similar size. He always looks shorter. If you look at this poster right here, who has allegedly gone to a meet and greet with Joe Rogan, he says, he's 5'5". My GF is 5'5", and at the meet and greet, he was eye to eye with her. LOL, 5'8", silly bitch. So, yeah. Well, but I don't know if eye to eye is a fair measurement because some guys like Joe carry a lot of height in their forehead. Thanks to that testosterone therapy, because as you know, ladies and gentlemen, or you don't, maybe you do, maybe you don't, Joe Rogan is most likely taking testosterone, and it says here, he's also, where is it? Alpha Height, which is a supplement that's supposed to increase your height. So here's another nail on Joe Rogan's height coffin here. This is TJ Dillashaw, right? So TJ Dillashaw is like about 6 foot, right? 6 foot. I mean, not 6 foot. 5'6", and so if you look at Joe Rogan next to him, he looks a little taller, yeah, but let's not exclude the possibility that he could be wearing lifts, and he's got that sort of egghead thing going on. So Joe Rogan is actually if you look at this, they're pretty much shoulder to shoulder, okay? TJ Dillashaw just has kind of a small head, but they're shoulder to shoulder. They're roughly the same height. And if we are to think of the fact that maybe Joe Rogan is wearing lifts in his shoes, then he's probably instead of here, probably closer to around here. So that this is some very damning evidence against our Oprah for men here, and is there anything else? Oh yeah, so I don't know if this video ever gains enough traction. I'm issuing a challenge to Joe Rogan to invite me onto the podcast. I don't even have to stay for the whole time. I don't think I have enough interesting shit to say for one of those whole things, but I want to be invited to the Joe Rogan Experience, which I will say I do sometimes watch. It's kind of entertaining to listen to while, I'm at work doing deliveries. I want to go on the Joe Rogan Experience. I will bring a long piece of wood, like a measuring stick, and a tape measure and a pencil. I'm going to have Joe Rogan take off his shoes and his socks, stand with his back against the measuring stick. I am going to measure his height, and it will be on camera. And this will be the final proof. So Joe Rogan, if you see this, your final chance to prove that you're, what the fuck was it, 5'7", just get me on there, and I can vindicate you, or not. And here's the thing, 5'7" is still basically manlet height. So even with him lying about his height by like 2 or 3 inches, um, he's still a manlet. I don't even know what the point of lying about it is. Like, see, because it's not the fact that he's short. That's not what gets me. Okay, because I don't care. Like I don't really care. Like there's plenty of good fighters that are short men. But what really gets me is the lying, because Joe Rogan is trying to achieve this impossible standard that he won't. He's a short man, and he can't just accept it. Like, he has to pretend to be less short than he is, but he still ends up being short. Like why? Like, because the more people find out that he's not being transparent about his height, it's bad optics. It's not going to look good for him. And I think he should probably be more honest. All right. Anyway, that's about all. Kind of rambler one, but yeah.